Hello Capricorn, and thank you so much for joining me for the July of 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. My name is Vickieverlie. I'm the Rock and Roll Prophetess, and you can find me at vickieverlie.com. Don't be fooled by imposters. Okay, the decks we're going to use, Rock and Roll Tarot deck from the main portion. The guest deck, or whatever, the second deck we're going to use today is the Luna Soul deck for the second part. Then we're going to also be using one card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards for your animal totem. And then finally, if you are a Patreon level 2 subscriber, there's going to be some additional cards pulled from the Crow Tarot. Okay, there is some big events going on this month. Namely, this big alignment at the end of the month with our North Node and everything. The North Node conjoined with Uranus. And it's at the end of the month and into the beginning of the next month, so it's really more of an August thing, but we will be feeling that now. And just on a basic level, what it is that your soul is being called, all of our souls, we're all being called to align with our true soul's calling, our true soul's path, our highest soul mission kind of thing, which is a lot of what I talk about in the soul readings for everyone, and I will talk more about that at the end because I wanted to mention some things about it. But in the meantime, another big thing that's going on for you, particularly Capricorn, this month is there's going to be a full moon in your sign on the 13th, and it's going to be at 21 degrees of Capricorn. So you get one new moon a year, and you get one full moon a year. So this is your one full moon of the year for 2022, happening on the 13th. The full moon brings things to culminations. It brings things to completion. It also can shine a light on things and really make us aware of things that possibly were maybe hidden and could come to light. We could make big decisions. We could be given information, downloads. And people will also notice you when it's your full moon. The light really shines on you and people will notice you. You're showing up over here as the King of Pentacles. So you are showing up in the first part of the spread. Looks like, you're ready to leave the bullshit behind. You've been working hard. I mean, what else is new? Capricorn working hard? Oh, wow. Yeah, you've been really working hard. You've been carrying a heavy load, and you're just ready to move on. You're ready to move on to the next thing. You're ready to move on to the next level. There's a situation that was not going to change. It was just not going to change, and you saw that, and you called it, and you said, okay, I'm just going to walk away from this. You might be dealing with some legal faction too here. You've got when you get the King of Swords with the Hermit, sometimes that can be an actual lawyer or a legal person or something along those lines there. There is this King of Swords as somebody, the first card out, and they might be the person you're having the dispute with even, because it does look, because you feel like you're on guard about them, and there's this like, not sure if you can trust. You do have the Hangman, the Hangman and the Hermit too, so when I was talking about that full moon, both of these cards are receiving enlightenment if you look at it. The Hangman is, he's receiving enlightenment, he's getting downloads through his halo there. And then the Hermit also is, and then most decks, the Hermit's standing up on this hill. So it reminds me of like the time of the full moon. The wisdom, you can get these wisdom downloads, you can get these insights and these things that pertain specifically to you. I feel more positive about this King of Swords. The King of Swords is somebody who might be a fire sign, a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. Now we're going to be moving into the sign of Leo after the 22nd, and there's going to be a new moon in Leo on the 28th. So it could have, later in the month, that time frame in there, this is when this could all be coming down here. Notice you're all kings. You're a king, whether you're male or female, your age, we're just looking at, that doesn't matter. King of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Rods, three kings. We three kings of Orient. What is that? It's a Christmas song, We Three Kings, yeah. But you're all on the same level. It's a level playing field. That's what's coming through. It's a level playing field. You're all on the same level. You're not having to deal with silly stuff. We're all grown-ups here. We're all talking like grown-ups. We're all on the same page. And you do have the world here. So much can be achieved whenever the world shows up. Much can be obtained, much can be achieved. Bringing things to this big conclusion. Really making huge progress with that world card. Okay, this wants to come out. Look what wants to come out. The world. Are you kidding me? The world wants to come out again. So they're really pushing that home there, that world. Okay, we're looking for the pentacle people, which in here they call it as discs. So we're going to look for the discs, and that's going to be the one that represents you, okay? And whatever the cards are around the disc court card, whether it's the Knight of Discs, the Queen of Discs, or the King of Discs. It's the Queen of Discs. Here she is. The cards that are surrounding it, her, that's you, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. There's a hangman again. 2 hangman. Hangman, hangman. Okay, yeah. So here you are. You're with this quantum shift card. It's called duality. And I did grab the book in one of the earlier readings and look it up. And it's about this making these quantum shifts, moving into this different paradigm, this different timeline. And because, well, we've got that whole thing coming up at the end of the month, really in the next month, but also because that full moon is in your sign. It looks to me like something that you've been fighting with or fighting about for quite some time, and it's kept you up at night. You've been worried about it. This has been going on for a long time, and you're worried. You can shift that paradigm. You can shift that paradigm at that full moon time frame. You can shift that paradigm and jump into another reality, a better reality that has to do more with you being like her. You know, she's just very Empress, like you actually had the Empress, yeah, right above you, yeah. You know, she's very much this Empress, goddess energy. She's very much settled, abundant. This is not her, okay? Being up all night, stressed out and worried. That can be a Capricorn thing. I'm not saying that's not you ever, but that's not this Queen of Discs. And that's the energy that you're trying to embody here. You know, you do have 10 of Cups here. There is an opportunity to really come together and really be with people and have this really positive outcome. There is this Ace of Discs or the Ace of Pentacles. So there is an opportunity for new money or additional money. You got Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles, both. So new beginnings in love or creativity, new beginnings in financial gains. When you're coming from the Empress, energy of being in abundance, and you're putting forth your creativity in the world with the Ace of Cups, even though, it's what I like about this card, the ships are coming in. This is the 3 of Wands. This is the ships coming in, but she can't see it. This person doesn't, there's no ships to be seen there, right? But they know. You can go look out into nothing and see something and create something where there was nothing. Ooh, I like that. Create something. Well, that's a lot to fit in there. I just might have to put your phone, but you could create something where there's nothing, or where there's nothing tangible yet. You can give birth to it with the Empress. You can bring it into the world here. And you've got the Knight of Swords showing up here too. Another person who may be helpful, but maybe somebody, I think for most of you, this is somebody that's causing you all this stress and worry, is this Knight of Swords. So a younger person who might be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, come back to center. Get in your center. Get in your vibe. Get in your zone, Capricorn. Manifest through stepping into that reality, stepping into this alternative reality, stepping into this being. It's not about doing, it's more about being at this time. And that full moon really could illuminate that for you and really bring it forth. Okay, let's go ahead and get the animal totem for Capricorn for the month of July of 2022. I had 2 pig though. Pig wanted to come out. Pig is very much abundant. I know people say, oh, pig, ew. No. Pig is luck, good fortune, abundance. Very, very favorable card. Very positive. Tenacious, steadfast, bold, independent, bringer of luck, prosperity, and wealth. Well, I'll take all 3 of those. I don't know about you, Capricorn. Feast and celebrate in gratitude. Prolific creation, a time of great fertility. That's what I was getting here. Prolific creation. This is you going into your place of abundance, your place of creation, your soul calling, and bringing forth all this, you know, beautiful, blossoming, wonderful energy from it. You know, very favorable. Okay, so let me go ahead real quick. I'm not offering any special readings right now, but I did want to show you my artwork. This is my latest painting, and I put together a little thing that shows you know, all the order from start to beginning, or start to finish, all the steps I went through, and I kept taking pictures to show the progress. So this is, and this is my latest painting, and it's a fine art print. I haven't talked about the art in a while, but I'm still doing it. And actually this will be a deck, part of a deck at some point. But in the meantime, it's available as a fine art print through the company of Fine Art America, and I do use them because that's what they do. They're not a copy house that does resumes and business cards and other crap. They do fine art prints, and they do them very well. They use the great paper, the archival paper, color matching, archival inks. So you're going to get a very good quality, an actual fine art print, not something that was just run off on somebody's computer somewhere, okay? So there's that. And I do have the other artwork too that is through Amazon on the journals and stuff. I have that stuff. So if you're interested in the art, I haven't brought it up in a while, so there's that. The other thing is I've been getting a lot of inquiries because I do these soul readings, you know, and the soul reading is a look at, I tune in, it's very much a psychic reading. I get visions and I'm being shown things, and I describe different lifetimes that I'm shown through looking at your energy, okay? People have been asking a lot about interdimensional, or, you know, did I ever live on another planet? Chances are you probably did. And sometimes, does it ever come through in my version of the soul reading? Yeah, it does. It comes through occasionally. I can't really force it. It's really a matter of if you lived on another planet at any point, does that have any bearing on your Earth incarnation now as you as a human being living in the Earth plane? Maybe it won't. So if it doesn't have any bearing on what you're doing now, it might not come through. That being said, I think what a lot of people are talking about is there's this, where you can look at the astrology chart, and there's these fixed stars. And if any of your planets align with the fixed stars, then that's, you know, good chance that that's the galaxy that you had lived in another life. Can I look at that real quick for you? Yeah, that's a 5-minute thing. It's real easy. So if you want me to do that, particularly on the soul reading, I can do it right at the beginning of the soul reading. But even if you order just like a regular reading and you want to know that, yeah, I can whip that out for you real quick, because that's not a psychic thing. That is a formula of, okay, this is at this degree, so that means this. It's very much dun, 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 dun. What I do is a lot deeper and different. So, long story short, can I do the galactic thing as far as what everybody else is passing off? That, yeah, absolutely. 5 minutes, not even. Is that what my soul reading is about? Not entirely. It's more about your soul's path, your soul's journey. Sometimes that kind of thing will show up in there, but it's not necessary. I can't force it to. You know, if it doesn't have any bearing on what you're doing here, then it may not. You know, it's up to the guides what they're going to show us, okay? All right, so that's it for this month, Capricorn. If you want to get them, there are going to be some more cards for our Patreon peeps here. So we're going to get into that next. If you want to find out about how to get involved with that, it's all below. I have links to everything, the books, the decks, everything, the readings, everything. You can find that in the description of the video, so do check that out. Please do hit that subscribe button. I've been really trying to get my subscriptions up. I want to get to the 100,000 subscribers, therefore I get the discs, the plaque, because I did invent this format. And I'm not just making up stuff. And every time I say that, inevitably somebody says, no, you didn't, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I did. And it's verifiable. You can check the dates of, I was the first person to do the monthly tarot scopes for everybody. So I did bring this forth. I mean, it was an idea that time has come. That's very true. But I would really like to get to that 100,000 to have that plaque. That would mean a lot to me. So it costs you nothing. Please do hit that subscribe button, and that helps me one thing at a time, and hopefully I'll get there soon. So thank you everybody who already has subscribed and supports me in all the ways that you do, by liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, buying the decks, buying the books, buying the art prints, everything that I have to offer. It's also appreciated. Remember, you're love and beauty incarnate. Have the best month ever. Full moon in your sign. Don't forget, Capricorn. Till next time.